It's time. Amer Rez in studio. Amer, who right before we came on, you told me you were surprised that I waited this long to book you onto the show. You thought it's because you didn't have hair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, honestly, that is the truth. That is the truth, Amer. I was waiting for you to grow some hair.
And I came to find out what's your regimen. Like, how do you take care of that beautiful mane of yours?
Well,
I would learn something.
Shampoo and hate. You know what's interesting is that I had you actually technically in my book. I actually have a book of people to come on the show months ago, but we were homeless, right? We were still building this place.
Yeah.
We had moved from the old studio, so I didn't want to do those Zoom. I did a couple of like Skype.
Yeah.
And it's not the best. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start bringing people on when I have the new spot.
And congrats. I want to say it also live. Congrats on the beautiful new spot. This is gorgeous.
Fucking feel
Gorgeous.
It's bigger than what you expected, right? It's
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. It's personalized. There's a little touch of humanity in it. You know,
Mm-hmm. I like that.
the hate hasn't yet seeped into the walls. But
Not yet. I haven't been here long enough.
Exactly.
You give it another month. You wait till Christmas. These walls will be bleeding. It's funny, the perception, because like before you told me like, podcast, you know, because I want you to start a podcast,
Yeah.
but you're telling me, you're very opinionated and stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, the excuse of the podcast, I just want to shoot the shit. That's all I care. It's not about, let me tell you guys my opinion. Like, you should vote for fucking Bernie Sanders. I don't give a shit about anything. I just want to talk.
And how many do you do per week usually?
Yeah, now it's more than you. Look, guaranteed 2-drink minimum, Pantelis podcast, the Pantelis live. So it'd be 3 for sure. But now I also have the Pantelis French cast. I started doing a morning show. Those are twice a week. And start doing this just thing again. So it's about 7, about guaranteed now, coming up a week. And then now Friday nights at 9, we started watching movies for our patrons on Discord, like horror movies this
And
month.
people just like, let's go.
You could just join on the Discord, and only patrons can see it.
Okay.
And you watch the movie in HD, 1080, and we talk over the movie. Basically, we ruin horror movies. We did Midsummer
Nice.
the last night out, and it was pretty fun. I didn't know what to expect, like with Poseidon, like watching a fucked up movie like that.
Oh, that would be great.
It's great though. Yeah,
that's a recipe for success.
Yeah, it's so I figured I have more time now at night because I couldn't do shit at night,
Yeah.
right? Because of stand up. So I figured, you know what, fuck that, man. Let me give them something more, and it's fun. It's a nice little interaction.
I found that there's some audiences that I used to, during the first wave, I had my own little podcast on Instagram called Starry Night. Guys.
I remember I was on that.
Yes, exactly. And I find there's you get some people, like some guests, and they give you energy, and you're like, yes. But you get other guests, and they just
drain you.
They're just like vampires, energy vampires. They just suck the energy, and it just. I'm cutting at 30 minutes. I can't do this anymore. I need to stay alive after this.
You think that's bad over the internet? You should see what happens here when I have a guest. That it's like that, because then it's like, fuck. Because then I think to myself, I go, well, if I want, I could end it short, but I go, we went through this whole trouble.
Yeah.
They're here now. Let me try to salvage something. But you can't control that. And it happens a lot with non-comics.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks, I could do that. I could talk. I could get on the podcast and shoot the shit. And then they just can't do it.
They freeze.
Yeah, and I realized, oh, fuck, this is a whole different skill set that I just assume everyone has, and they don't.
As you said, it comes from the philosophy of shooting the shit all your teens, and just, that's basically what I did too. That's high school. You have 4 friends. I don't know about you, but I had like 3-4 friends. And that's it. That was enough. That was all we did.
It's constant banter, busting each other's ball. I mean, right before we
Staring
started
at
this,
titties and busting balls. That's it.
you came here and you basically saw a podcast that wasn't recorded.
Yeah,
Me and my buddies just shooting the shit.
Guys, you missed this. Honestly, they should be hitting cameras of just Undercover Greek or something. Just a camera showing Greek guys just interacting with each other.
Is it hilarious?
It was just bro. And it was just, and you guys all broad shoulders. 6
Just
foot
big
something.
guys, yeah.
Just talking and like planning the future. Bro, we need to retire in Greece.
Yeah.
This is like, you have to make like a couple of millions and then go to Greece, but not now, It was just, I'm like, I'm witnessing greatness right now. This is,
I'm witnessing something. I'm in the middle of something.
I didn't say anything. I don't know if you're real. I was just watching. I'm like, oh
Well,
my
that's
God,
why,
I'm
because
gonna
then I
remember
looked over. I was
this.
like, what the fuck's Amer doing? I looked and you were just quiet. I was like, all right, maybe he's just not comfortable talking. He doesn't know my voice. I don't know. It's fucking...
Well, I don't know, but it was just beautiful. It was just like a beautiful. So there should be hidden cameras just capturing like after the show, like the back. What do you call them?
like the B-roll, the B-reel.
The B-reel. Yeah, is it
B-roll, I think.
B-roll or the behind the curtain kind of thing? Like what happens?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, there's actual curtains here, so I could put a camera behind the curtains. I've thought of doing like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, behind the scenes. That's what I'm talking.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've thought of doing that. I've thought of it before, but
it was hilarious. It was truly hilarious. It was just characters. It was, oh my god, human.
Human.
And the solution was always like, you have to go back to Greece.
That was, well, because we were talking about maybe moving, and we were saying, where the fuck would we go? I started that. I guess I'm making people think about it now, just the way shit's going. I go, well, what if we can't survive here?
No, Canada is the place.
It was the place until about a year ago, I guess.
No, you can't. Where are you gonna go? Where is it better than Canada right now? I'm so happy.
In what way?
Healthcare. The fact that the government is giving everybody 2 Gs a month.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, but I don't know anybody who made more than 2 Gs a month. But everybody's making 2 Gs a month right now. And everybody's looking at each other like, are we in trouble? Is this gonna catch us to us afterwards? We're so lucky, man. We're so lucky.
I don't know. Now you make me want to apply for it, but I won't apply for it because I feel like I'm gonna get fucked over later.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared too. I got it for 1 month.
Yeah, and then because I'm always like, I'm always like, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna come and be like, oh, you took 2 Gs. How about you owe us 9? I don't know. I love the country, but it's just I'm worried about the economy. I'm honestly very worried about the economy.
If Canada's economy crashes, that means the whole world is a third world country.
I don't think we're that important. Like,
you have water, man. You have to remember.
This is true. Yeah,
it will be
water.
fought over water. It's gonna
I'm
be
with
like
you there.
Canada versus Nestle. It's gonna be.
I'm with
crazy.
you there.
Yeah.
But we have to defend our water.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fight us for water?
You get more immigrants, bro. We need more friends like your
Are you
friend
scared
Spiro
of the immigrants?
No, they're gonna fight for us.
Oh yeah.
You get Spiro, you give him a gun, you tell him point at that guy. And
bro, you know, Spiro's arms are the size of a fucking car tire. He doesn't need a gun, bro.
He'll just crush their enemies.
Yeah. He's a giant.
We got a couple of Spartans like you guys, and that's it. We're taken care of. No, we're lucky to be here.
I do love. Everybody knows this. I love this place. I love that. I live here. Just that politically and economically now, I'm very nervous about where we're headed. It seems very uncertain, and well, let's just print money.
Yeah.
And it's like every time that's been done in the past, it hasn't worked out well for the country.
I have a theory that the fact that he's giving everybody 2 Gs a month, it's not because we need 2 Gs a month. Well, not in Montreal, anyways. I think it's because you give enough money so that there's no revolution.
You think so?
Yeah, because you're like,
well, yeah, because I guess if people were hungry, that's not a bad point. If people were hungry, they'd fucking.
What's happening
Venezuela
in the States right now? Well, yeah. What's happening in the state right now is because, people are hungry. They have nothing to do. I've seen it in the Middle East all my life, There's always fights in the summer because the weather is hot. There's nothing happens in the winter between Palestinians, Lebanese, and Israel because it's cold. I don't want to wear my leather jacket. But the second like April, May hits, they're like, all right, let's throw rocks, let's throw bombs, let's go rockets. It's just what happens. I'm pretty sure it's just to numb the anger. Keep weed legal. Weed is an essential service. Booze is an essential service. Everybody's numb and nobody's going to revolt. That's how I see it.
You might be right. There's something there, Amer. I like these fucking theories. Even though what I learned is the last time that I was with you on stage, I learned that you don't know how to get ready to go on stage. You have no timing. Because the last time...
Hey, it was my 3rd show.
When... I will say this to the people at home. When the host was bringing him up, okay, the host is saying, give it up big for Amer Rez. While he was saying this, Amer Rez was holding his penis, peeing in the bathroom.
And he was next to me.
No, I ran down there I opened the door. I go, you gotta go. And he's like, how much time do I have? While he's peeing, I was like, no, they just called you out. Like, they're literally looking for you. He's like, oh shit. And then he went full Ultimate Warrior.
You remember what he shouted at me like, Ultimate Warrior. And
so he fucking started running from the backstage all the way through. Dun, 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 dun.
All I hear behind me is Ultimate Warrior.
And he fucking got on the stage like a bat out of hell.
Oh, yeah. But it was, honestly, I love crazy moments like this.
It worked because when you got on, people were like, where was he? They had that energy of, who is this guy? It's mysterious. They called him, he didn't come on, and then he ran out. And you ran out heavy, like you ran out on a mission, not like...
calling me heavy, bro?
No, but you ran out not like prancing, like, oh my. You ran out like, who the fuck am I gonna kill? Like, you ran out hardcore. And it made me laugh. Warrior. I was dying. I was like, oh, that's the best way to run out there. Like, he's gonna give a stunner to someone.
It's the best because, everybody before you go on stage, you're like, oh, I have this routine. I have to inhale 6 seconds, exhale 4 seconds. I have to be in the... But sometimes you just get these moments like, now. And you just go on stage. I feel it's more yourself. Your brain is producing all the hormones. And you're like... And I remember I got on stage, I'm sorry. I was taking a piss. And they just laughed at that. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's
Now they're with me.
They're with me. They're with me, and they were with me till the end. So I'm like, oh, thank God, it was fun. What a fun show.
Okay, so you were telling me you had the best time of your life. Now that we're back, the best time in comedy. You were doing more shows. You were making money. It was a great time. Now that this has happened, I know that you're a man that you could have actually had a real career. Is that what I understand? Like, what are you, an architect or some shit?
I used to be an aerospace engineer.
Okay, so just saying that sounds insane because this...
I could see the anger in his eyes, guys.
Because the game that we're playing, the game that we play with comedy, right, is a fool's errand. We are all clearly mentally disturbed. There must be better ways of spending our time and all that, you know? And the fact that you were like... aerospace engineer, a real career. You're like telling dick jokes, and you joined me in the dick joke brigade. How did that come about?
You know what I love about this question is that I've been asked that question many times, and it's always been congratulatory. Like, oh my God, you're following your dream.
No. I'm telling you, you're a fucking idiot.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the first time live that somebody goes, what is wrong with you?
You're only getting honesty from me, sir.
Thank you.
But I do appreciate. I'd rather have more comics, but I'm just saying, I also want people to live properly. So you had a chance to live a good life, the life of a goddamn aerospace engineer. What kind of life is that? You're always on planes? I don't know.
No, it was space. It was satellite components.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was my last job. It's fun, dude, but you got to remember, as you said, most comics are crazy. And it was stupid. Like, I would not recommend anybody who's listening who's like, I want to quit my job to pursue a career in art. Don't.
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
I have 2 T-shirts, and it's the same T-shirt. That's all I wear.
You don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not. Don't do it. Yeah, just don't do it. It's not glorious. The first 3 years, they're horrible.
More than 3 years. What are you talking about? The first 3 years is like because you could still work a full-time job and just do it part-time. And you're like, oh, I'll make this work.
Yeah. Well, and also I had like the memories of like the fucking disposable income. The girls, the fun, the être un bon vivant, just living life.
Yeah.
And then you're like in a shitty open mic next to a guy who's like, and he goes on stage, he's like, I killed. I'm like, what? I'm surrounded by crazy people.
That wasn't even English, bro.
So, but fuck it. I said, honestly, fuck it. I'm like, why not? You know, I really wanted to do it. It was, causing me pain and angst. And
I was anxious too at my old job.
Yeah. I remember there was a moment I was at the office, and by the end, I was not paying attention to my job. I was like, I'm just listening to podcasts about how to write a joke, listening to like, there's a podcast, Ari Shafir's podcast, like advice.
Skeptic Tank.
Yeah, Skeptic Tank. He has like one that is like advice for young comedians. And I was just listening to it and just taking notes. And I was in my cubicle and I just felt, So I ran to the washroom and I washed my face. And I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, really? This is ugh.
Okay, okay, you know what? I'm no longer angry with you. Now I'm happy with you because I was not under that assumption. I thought you were having a good time.
Towards the end, I couldn't do anything. The second I got on stage a couple of times, and I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Okay, then I understand you because I've told a lot of people the only thing I could tell you is don't, if you're not good or whatever, don't quit your fucking day job. But you're only gonna live once.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you are good at something. Like, that's kind of, there's no guarantee that we're going to make a living. Then pursue it if you're good and it makes you happy and the other stuff doesn't. But if you're happy with your job, because there's people we see on open mics, I see successful people in real life that I see them at open mics. They're not that good, but they're not quitting their fucking real job anyway. So they're having a good time.
And I tell them, hey, it's okay to be funny and not a comedian.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're a funny guy. Everybody needs a funny guy. Every group of friends have one guy that says inappropriate things.
Yeah.
And it's funny and that's cool. But some people are just, I needed to do it, man. And I liked it when I was young too. So it was just, But it's, what a life.
So what did you do? Did you quit? Did you walk in one day and said, look, man, fuck space?
I took a year sabbatical and it was just fucking weed, mushrooms and self-reflection and crying and just bombing at McLean's.
Oh no. And you're like, what kind of decisions have I made?
Dude, the first time I ever filmed myself was the first time I truly bombed. Like, you just sweating.
Unsalvageable bomb.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I filmed myself. I'm like,
that was a great idea.
I'm like, I'm going to start posting shit on the YouTubes. Oh my God. It was so horrible. I was talking about my hemorrhoids. It was just.
Oh God. But we all have those fucking moments, dude. We all have those fucking bombs that in the first 30
you don't
seconds.
give a fuck. I saw you when like the crowds, they don't like, you'll say something crazy and the crowds are like, ugh, and you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not there yet. I still care.
Yeah, but dude, don't make it sound like it's such a good thing because it took me a while to get there.
Yeah.
Because I remembered freezing up because they wouldn't respond to something crazy. How do I fix this? Now I'm like, yeah, I did, like, okay, you're offended. Big shit. Like, what's going to happen?
It makes it more funny.
Yes, to me, I laugh. Yeah, it makes it more funny.
Also, like to the comedians in the back, like, oh my God, did he just say this?
Yeah.
And like you see like old ladies like clutching their pearls. It's beautiful. It's so fun.
It's fun. And we've been lucky, dude. Truthfully, we've been fucking lucky to do the amount of mics that we got to do over the summer.
Yeah.
Because it was a little unexpected. Every week was like, are they going to shut us down now?
Yeah.
Are they going to shut us down now? So we were lucky. We had a good little time. So now that's why I'm telling people I'm doubling down on podcasting because I got to get all this shit out. It's the only way to do it. They haven't announced anything about recording studios. What if they do, huh? That would be fucking crazy. I'm still going to do it.
Yeah?
I'm still going to do podcasting. Fuck, what are you gonna, it's my office.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Pay the rent for me and then we'll discuss, government.
That's true. No, but I think there's like a 2 meter.
Oh, there is. In this, that's the beauty of it. I can have 4 people all with actual separation in here. That's why it wasn't for that I made it bigger. I just wanted comfort. I wanted, if you come in and we have another 2 comics with like, yes, we can record, but I wanted the comfort level of you could stretch out. You have your drinks there. There's no, oh, sorry, bro. Oh, sorry. That's the reason why we got these long tables. I was thinking about the future when I built this place. I didn't want something small that thing like, how do you extend a room?
Yeah.
I figured,
once you're,
yeah.
Plus you're going to stay in the studio for a couple of years, I'm assuming.
I have a 5-year lease.
5-year lease?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's either 5 years or until I go broke. So it could be 5 years or 2 months. We're going to find out quickly.
Don't start coke. I think.
Imagine it.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start doing comedy and like, as I said, I come from a world where like there's no drugs. I never did coke. But I remember like going to open mics and like they're like, hey man, you do coke? I'm like, we're at an open mic.
Oh, that's fun. No one's ever asked me at an open mic.
I drive for Uber. This is how I'm paying my rent. Like for a year, I drove for Uber, So I'm like, how can you afford coke?
Wait, this was open micers that were offering you? How did they afford coke?
I have no fucking idea. That was my question. Like, how?
I would, if they said crack, I'd be like, this makes sense. I believe you.
Yeah.
But not coke.
Coke.
Who's offering you coke at open mics? People I know.
No, not offering. They're asking, like, do you do coke?
Oh,
like
interesting.
They're trying to find like a fellow partner to do coke with. I'm like, no, look at me.
Do I do coke? I don't even drink it, bro. I don't have any money to drink coke. What are we talking about?
Yeah. But it's okay. It's part of the. It's as if I'm living a movie. Like
do you feel like that sometimes?
Yeah, like all those characters just pop up and they're like just interesting and fun.
We have eccentrics.
Yeah.
Every scene has them. We have eccentrics.
Yeah, they're fun. The scene changed so much. I remember when you remember like 3 years ago, it was like feminism and like.
I went through that wave, yeah.
We gotta have like 12 genders on each lineup.
I've seen 3 waves now. This is the 3rd wave.
It's not as strong.
This is the 3rd wave. The first wave, when I'm saying the comedy and how it changed. The first wave when I started was the time when we still had people around that were either had just become or were becoming like legendary, like let's say Sammy, this and that. So it was the time that I think of it as the time of it gave you confidence. It gave you the ability to dream because you saw these people on the cusp. Yeah, it was very inspiring. That's exactly it. So because they were on the cusp of making it or they just made it. So everyone had the belief of, oh, fuck, I can make it. This person got a comedy special. This guy's touring here. This guy. So I went through that. Then there was the wave of there's not enough women on the shows and then the infighting for any reason. There's not enough women. You said the wrong word, all that. So I saw the inspiring, then the Civil War. I stayed out of all of it. I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like all of it.
But you were not at that level anymore.
I had just went above, so I was still witnessing it all. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And then now I saw the what's left stage, which was, it kind of weeded out the part-time social justice warriors and then just people that loved comedy stuck around. And now I start to see the wave of a couple of new comics that were coming and they're fucking good. So it gave me kind of hope of, okay, we went through that shitty period of like infighting. And then now there's little heads popping up. Yeah. Little, like the future's looking, well, let's see how this goes. But like there's actual talent.
It's that's what I like about the Montreal English comedy scene. There's just no search system. I
hate that about
we're like 20 comedians, like real comedians in this whole scene. And we all do it out of love. Nobody's like, if you become a huge star, you have to start your own podcast.
You have to do French. If you want to be here. If you want to be here. You're 100%. I talked about this with Susser last episode about there's no star system and the French have a star system.
Yeah.
And people don't understand.
There's so much garbage open micers in the French system.
Of course, because they have, but there's an actual, it's the same thing in New York. In New York, you get some of the best, LA, and some of the worst.
Yeah.
It's so much bigger.
But I find the French audience members, the French audience, they're very generous with their laughter.
Yes.
And I think it gives egos to open micers that I'm like, I don't want to hang out with open, like, I couldn't. I'm like, you know what?
Okay.
I'll stay in English. I'll eat dick. But like,
let me sum it up for you. They do two different types of weird open micers on each scene. And tell me if I'm wrong. On the French scene, you'll have sometimes the open mic that they're not that good, but they're forcing their way in, kind of like a con. Like, oh, there's money to be made here. Yeah. I'm going to force my way in, right? You have these like con artists, and you're like, you're not good. You're a hacks. On the English scene, because there's no money in it, you have crazy people, legit crazy people who aren't doing it because they think there's a career. They're doing it because they're like, this is how I drop the N-bomb on stage. You know, so that's the two difference of the two different types of crazies that you'll witness.
Yeah, it's true.
Within that.
Okay, yeah, I totally relate with the English side, like the crazy people, or just the mentally unstable people that just don't get laughs and they're lifetime open micers.
Oh, Poseidon just joined the fray.
Poseidon,
don't hit any of the cameras. This just turned into a three-way. You'll put them in the fridge later. Yeah, just sit down. No. Oh, you're going to start stocking the fridge while we're doing a fucking podcast? Sit down. Look at Poseidon with his fucking sunglasses on. He's
so cool. A legend.
He is a legend on the scene, though, somehow. Never did stand-up.
Dude, you got to do stand-up. You got to do stand-up. That's why
it's all he hears.
That's literally all I hear.
All those
Everyone
stories,
tells me.
I want to start a show where it's just like stories and then just book you on every show. And not tell you what's the subject so you don't feel stressed. Just like, today we're going to talk about midgets. And then just give you the mic and like, all right, you have 15 minutes.
I don't know alone on stage if he can handle it, but I think that type of format slowly, because he's doing a self-produced podcast every week. I think that's going to get better and that's going to be possible. Like where he's alone with the mic, talking to people. Yeah. I think he might become that kind of a podcaster where he becomes good at telling stories. Yeah. Because his biggest weakness on stage, even on 2 Drink Minimum, was he can't tell a story.
Yeah. Really?
But
that makes funny. I mean, I've listened to the stories.
But yeah, it's funny. Like we'll laugh at him, but he'll like I told him last week, like he'll start with a punchline. And then he'll continue with something that doesn't matter anymore because you already gave us the punchline. So he'll continue talking for 2 minutes, and then we're like, "Where's this going?" He's like, "Oh, nowhere." And then it's like, "Well, why did you take us on this fucking trip? We just wasted 2 minutes."
But that's funny. Listen.
It's funny, but people get annoyed. Big fan, bro.
I think it's funny, and it's just crazy stories that you don't hear elsewhere. You know, there's very few people who
that is true.
Stories,
yeah, but I was gonna say something and literally fucking. Oh, but another reason why is I didn't really have the education growing up.
Yeah.
So that's why I know, like, I got stuff to work on myself personally, you know, read more, stuff like that, before I can ever, you know, advance, become better. You know what I mean?
Just saying that is a hilarious thing to say. Oh, what's the problem, sir? Here's the thing, right? I would like to tell you what happened during that accident, but I haven't received the proper education to properly express what happened. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, it was not rape.
Because a lot of times,
didn't laugh.
God damn. Because a lot of times, what'll happen is after the fact, I don't know how to explain this.
Exactly. Yeah, I told you he's a great storyteller. You see, Amer? You see, that's what fucking happens when you talk too soon.
Anyways, please.
Like sometimes I'll be like, fuck, I should have said this like this place a little bit like after the fact. You know what I mean?
Like George Costanza.
Yeah. So like I gotta focus. I gotta sharpen my brain basically.
Yeah. I think you can do it on stage. I think you won't have to start at like shitty open mics. Just speak with Sid. He'll give you spots like on Sundays and Wednesdays, and just take it from there.
It is.
But I don't even want to do stand up.
No.
He doesn't have the love for it.
What do you love more, podcasting or stand up?
That's a tricky answer, sir. You're putting me in a weird. I don't know. I mean, lately with the shit shows, I obviously enjoy podcasting more. I love shooting the shit, but it might be I guess if you have to take one of them away from me, that's how I would have to calculate it. I don't know if I could give up stand up. I don't know if I could give up stand up.
The highs you get in stand up
are way. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's just once you click and just your timing is perfectly in tune with the audience, and you know, you say a line the second at the right moment, like ha 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 ha, and then bam,
Yeah.
you throw the line. Oh my god,
that feeling
there's
you
nothing
can't even describe it to someone that doesn't know. And if someone can't do it, they can never replicate that feeling. So it's a moot point.
even us, we can't replicate it.
No,
like sometimes
we don't
try
even
to
know, yeah.
replicate it, I'm like, and they're like, nope,
Not tonight, bitch.
fuck you.
But I find that podcasting
Yeah.
for us
Yeah.
comedians can be adjacent in the sense that I want what we're doing now. I want the podcasts to be the hang that we'll do in the green room.
Yeah.
I want it to be a comfortable, like I was telling Suster last episode right
Minus
after.
the N words.
Yeah, we can't do that on the podcast all the time. Depends on who's on.
You need an
I was gonna say you need an all-white cast, and then you turn the lights down low. You drop them. You don't know who said it. No, even
turn off the light every time somebody needs to say it.
who said it, but you could clearly, you know, the voices. You're like, that's clearly Pantelis. Like that's when the lights went back on, the other two were mortified. Oh yeah. Like that was clearly him. But no, even backstage, it's just funny. But I never feel like it's backstage they say whatever they want. It gets racist. It never does.
No.
It just gets joke wise. You're free to kind of go any route you want. You're not scared to go. But I find that this hang, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
The hang that we have backstage, that's what I think podcast should be. And I was telling Sus, like, I don't have like when you came on the show, like I don't have the inclination to bring someone on to fuck with them. Like if someone's on the show, it's because I want to talk. Like I don't bring someone on and be like, all right, so let's bring out the girl that says you raped her. Like I don't do that kind of shit. Like that to me is fucking crazy. So I want it to be comfortable. But some people, they'll come and they'll be nervous because is he gonna have gotcha questions?
The gotcha shows, I find that they don't last long because they're like nobody's gonna come to their shows, and people they like being mean, but as a joke.
Yeah.
You know, nobody. If you're mean and you truly, nobody's gonna like you. You know?
I love being mean as a joke.
Yeah, that's the success of Howard Stern. You know,
Yeah.
he was an asshole, but you could see that it was like still funny, and
He was a real asshole though, but it worked for him. Yeah, apparently.
I
he
love
was-
his interviews.
Me too.
You know,
But
he knows how to get to inside people's brain. Like he has a deep voice, and he's just like, and he's like self-deprecating, and then he's like, bang.
The voice helps. No, he's one of. If it wasn't for guys like him,
Yeah.
I don't see how podcasting would have been the thing.
And he was crazy. Do you guys ever have like crazy naked women running around here? I'm looking at him because I mean that would be an idea he would propose.
Yeah, he
But you
has.
guys are on Patreon, right? Yeah, I mean you can go crazy like
We
old
go
school.
crazy on page like old school Stern,
Like
but
that.
we're both by both I mean like me and Michael. Let's say like 2 drink minimum type of stuff. We're both way more calm, like subdued. Like we don't want
Okay.
the hassle
Okay.
of somebody throw a tarp over that bitch. Like we don't have that in us anymore.
Or like a vomiting contest or something.
Well, he
Jesus
did a
Christ.
contest where he shit his pants for
Yeah.
money. Glutton Fest. He ate
so much
food.
pride.
Yeah, he got like how much did you get for that?
$2 grand.
$2,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get paid to shit, sir?
No,
exactly.
fucking- I have to suck Justin Trudeau's dick for a month to get it $2,000. You get-
This guy got it for shitting his pants. So,
Wow.
and
That's
we had,
fucking fun. I like this. I like this craziness.
yeah, we also, this kid collected some drugs and then was, spent the night with a prostitute. And then he was supposed to do the same thing and then go to a swingers club. So we do have
Okay.
some events that we do with him on 2 drink minimum,
Okay.
but they're always exposing him to the elements. And me and Mike sit back and laugh at him. We don't have the energy.
Okay.
I think that's taking drugs and going to a whorehouse. That's a young man's game.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Well, I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's why.
You're the guy. You're like, all right. They're gonna live vicariously through you. You're like, go do all the crazy things and just tell us all about it in a bad format.
In bad format,
bad
yeah.
format.
And then that makes the show.
Yeah.
And then same thing now with 2 drink minimum. We were doing live shows every
Yeah.
week. So now that ended. So we're gonna start doing it from this studio as of this week.
Oh wow.
Which is good. At least we have thank God we have a spot to do it. But even that changed. That format was amazing in front of an audience. It was a different show.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Apparently, I heard this that people tend to go to the punchline instead of like having like a long story and going deep. It's more like bam, bam, bam,
Oh, yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. So there was a lot more of that, and you see the sniping, and the sniping's fun.
Yeah.
Because when you're about to come in with something, and you know you're like, oh, they're gonna love this, and then you hit it, the crowd erupts. You get that instant gratification. Whereas now, anytime you give a good joke, let's say I miss it, but the audience will hear it, you don't get to enjoy their satisfaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys,
So-
If you ever have a live one, let me know. I'd love to come back.
Yeah, well, dude, I now
feel that energy.
Now I was thinking, well, once we get back normal, even like this, even Pantelis podcast, I would probably like to do some live somewhere, maybe book the Nest or something. Just because it's fun. You shoot the shit with someone on stage. You don't have to worry about your set.
Yeah.
You could just fuck around, tell a story. There's again the hang.
The hang.
Yeah.
It's crazy that people enjoy watching that. Me myself included. Like when I remember a couple of years ago, JFL, I went to watch live stand up, and it was fun just watching two people talk. We're so lucky.
Oh, like podcast? You mean?
Yeah. I watched a podcast. I watched the Champs. I don't know if you remember the Champs. It was Neil Brennan and Moshe Kasher.
Okay, 2 years ago.
Like 5 years ago.
Oh, it's 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. And I remember I just went to watch it, and I saw Dave Chappelle outside. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, podcast, dude, because it's talk radio. I used to love talk radio.
Yeah.
Not all talk radio, but I like having that in my head, conversations.
Before Joe Rogan, honestly, the only talk radio that I knew was like when I got into a cab, the Yishin guy, like the Haitian driver, would just listen to like
his Haitian
his
stuff.
Haitian talk radio. And he was like, it was Christian-y, and at the same time, it was...
There was a lot of... Get my mouth.
Jesus. Like it was very, I'm like, oh, this is... And I didn't connect with it. Very opinionated, screaming. But then you discovered Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you just have to find your product, your niche. Me, it was Opie and Anthony that really... It was Opie and Anthony and Ron and Fez, those shows. And then it was funny because I listened to Opie and Anthony because I was too young for Howard Stern when he was here. And, he was syndicated. And then they had to get him off because he made fun of French people. So people got mad. So they had to get him off Shom. I think he was on Shom first. But so I was too young to be affected, so I didn't know. And then I was working at EA, I remember, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to Opie and Anthony. And then I fell in love with that. I was like, oh, this is fucking amazing. This is great stuff. These people shooting the shit, they're fucking with people. It's a good time. And then the show right after was Ron and Fez at a certain point. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And Ron Bennington, then I found he's a radio legend, So, and his voice, everything about Ron Bennington is, to me, he's the best radio guy.
He's
but
a
it's not
comedian as well, right?
I've seen him do stand up.
Yeah. I think I've seen him at the Comedy Cellar.
He could have, like, when I saw him do stand up, it worked. It was fucking funny. Like, he could have been he owned a comedy club, I think, in Florida back in the day. So easy. If he wants, he could fucking just be a full-time stand up. But anyways, he was, to me, I think he's the best radio guy ever, more than Stern.
Oh, wow.
There's something about Ron Bennington, he's incredible. So I was getting into a lot of that. And then I started a podcast in 2010, and Joe Rogan was around then, 2008. So him too, he was going on Ustream and doing like different podcast stuff. And I was like, okay, so I'm not crazy. Like, people are doing this. Like, they're creating their own talk radio shows, from the internet. But anyone I would tell it to thought it was a stupid idea. Everyone thought, like, who's going to listen to people talking on the internet? This is stupid. No one took it seriously. Yeah.
And now it's like the biggest thing ever.
The biggest thing, because it's you go directly to your fans.
Yeah.
No.
There's no middleman. There's no commercials in the middle. Like,
and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to do. Like, this is...
You're just shooting shit.
No.
Got me water? I know you have water because you just brought.
You can make 2 G's shitting your pants.
What about you? You need more water? You need something?
Yeah, I'll take another one. Thank you.
Or do you want, we also have beer or Perrier, or what do you want?
I'll have a bottle.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know what your drinking habits are, Mr. Rez.
I don't drink that much. I'm an easy date. What's the expression when
you're a cheap date?
You're a cheap date. Thanks, man.
You're the straight edge superstar.
No, I drink.
You weren't born here?
No, I was born in Beirut.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
Yeah, that was fun. I left at the age of 11, 1994, basically when the war calmed down, and I came to Canada with my parents, with my mom, and my dad was already here with my mom and my brother and sister.
Is it because your family's like, yo, fuck war, let's make peace?
I think at that point, like, there was nothing left in Lebanon. I think my parents are like, you know what? My dad was already here trying to, build something for us to come, and Lebanon was going to shit. I'm thankful. Honestly.
No, it's good they came here, but it does suck. I get sad when I hear about people not basically being forced to leave their home, not, let me go live somewhere else. It's just.
No, it's a true, like, immigrant story, escape the war. The war has already ended, but I think there's nothing left in Lebanon,
Well, yeah, they had destroyed infrastructure. They really, they took it to town.
It was not. And now when I went to Lebanon, here's the crazy story. So at the end of my bachelor, I went with my friend Guillaume. Guillaume is like a very white, like pure Guillaume.
Wait, what year was this?
It was 2006. I went back to Lebanon in 2006 on vacation. And I don't know if you guys remember, 2006 is the year that Hezbollah decided to kidnap 2 Israeli soldiers.
And there was another war.
Yeah,
that's the war that I remember, because I remember freaking out, being like, "What the fuck? There's a war."
I was in Lebanon. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't escape. I can't escape. Yeah, it was crazy. Like when I arrived in Beirut, the thing hasn't happened yet. So like I didn't recognize Beirut because it was all brand new, everything like brand new buildings. The streets were clean. When I left Beirut, I'm like, oh, now this is the Beirut I recognize. The airport is destroyed.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How did you leave?
I left by boat.
To Cyprus?
Through Cyprus, yeah.
Yeah.
What the crazy thing is, like before going to Cyprus, like to escape, I went to Cyprus for fun. Like I had a Lebanese girlfriend back then. I went there for fun, just for fun. So I went to
hang out in Cyprus.
Just Cyprus, beautiful. So many fucking Russians though.
Yeah, Russians are all over Greece and Cyprus.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I heard more Russian than I heard Greek.
Yeah, I believe it.
I remember it was like when I was. You know, we have Greeks here. You guys are Greek here, but then you have Greeks that look like the statues that you see in museums, like with the curly hair and the nose and the face, and they're like, man. And I was just staring at them intensely, and they're like, "Yes, I'm Greek."
You know that it's funny that you say that, because there are certain people that I'll look at their face and I'll be like, "Oh, this is interesting. It looks like a statue."
It looks like there's just
there's something.
Hair.
Yeah, there's something about it. Like, this is interesting. I'm living a moment here.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I didn't go to the Turkish side of Cyprus because
the occupied side. Why would you?
If you go there, you can't come back. Like if
really,
you can go. If I remember correctly, let's say you land in the Greek side of Cyprus, you can go to the Turkish side, but you can't go from the Turkish side to the Greek side.
Good.
That's how it was back then.
Good, and hopefully soon there won't be any Turkish side there. They're gonna take their fucking country back. That's crazy. An island that's been occupied for this long.
How long?
Europe's done nothing. It's like I think it was 70 years, maybe 50 years. Yeah,
it's been that long, huh?
Yeah,
it's frustrating, the whole situation with
the EU having no balls.
Yeah,
dude. Nobody wants to tell Turkey anything. It's crazy. Greece is standing up for themselves, and the big countries aren't.
Well, Greece has always stood up to.
No, but they've bended the knee a lot in the past.
Are they a powerhouse in Europe? Turkey?
Greece, they're not part of the European Union, but they have a.
Do they have money? Do they have potassium? Like what?
They have a big population, and they have a big military.
Okay.
So.
Listen, guys, I've been to Turkey. It's a beautiful country. I hope you guys get to visit it and make peace and love.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've heard,
for sure, it's beautiful. It's
There's a lot
who built that fucking country.
I was about to say. There's a lot of Greek, antiquities over there.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Like mine isn't get rid of Turkey. That's crazy. The people live there. I don't mind that. Cyprus, definitely they got to get out of Cyprus. That's a unrecognized occupation. Yeah. You know, the northern Cyprus. I think only Pakistan and Turkey recognize it as a country. It's true.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nobody, because it's occupied territory. They just walked in and said, "This is ours now." It's crazy. So, but for the rest of Turkey, no, I don't want people to die. I don't want a war. I don't want the people that die in the war are never the politicians.
No,
it's gonna be innocent people. It's gonna be Greek, Turkish farmers, young kids that are going in the military. It's completely crazy. Yeah. But they have to calm their fucking tits.
Well, the whole coast of Turkey, they're like us. They're not, you know what I mean? They don't want war. They don't want, they're not like fuck Greece. You know what I mean?
Most people are like that, I find.
Yeah, most people don't want trouble.
Yeah. Most people I just want to pay my rent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Live life, go to the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody wants war. There's like 5 people who want war, and they convince the masses. And
they convince the idiots of the group. Because what kind of a dumbass would be like, you know what? I have a son. I raised him. He went to school. I'm going to send him to war so he get killed. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's completely fucking stupid in this day and age.
He's going to come back in a box, but with a medal.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Put that on the wall. Yeah, your kid's dead. Stupid.
That used to be the case. Patriotism is gone. Like, I don't think.
I love patriotism. Don't make me out to not be a patriot.
It's not as strong as it used to be like 40 years ago.
But I love patriotism. I love patriotism, all kinds of it. I love people being proud. You know, I like you to be proud of something that you should be proud of. I like you to not forget your history. I love that. But there's a difference between being proud of something and then using that as an excuse to hate someone else. You know what I mean? Like you could be a proud Lebanese guy. Doesn't mean that you have to start punching Jews in the face. You know?
I love Jews.
But you get the difference. They're not connected. So people make it seem like it's connected. Like somebody could be like, I fucking love Canada. And like, why do you hate the US? Yeah, that's not what I said. I said I love Canada.
Yeah. But I find that the patriotism is, you need. Okay, this is my theory. People need to love something.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's their country or their phone, the brand of their phone, they need to be attached.
They need to be belong. They need to belong.
Exactly. And it used to be cool to be like, oh, you know what? I'm a proud Canadian. I'm a proud American. And I find more and more, it's not, patriotism is not what sells anymore.
Yeah.
I find.
It depends where.
Yeah,
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but that's
even in America, nobody's proud to be American. They're proud to be a liberal or they're proud to be a Republican, but nobody's proud to be like, I'm an American. It's more.
That's because corporations have taken over.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah, that's why we're proud of
having iPhones or.
We're all wearing brands, right? Yeah. Look, Poseidon's on the Calvin Klein thing. I'm wearing Champion.
Yeah. This is an Amazon T-shirt, by the way, guys.
He's fucking.
You're an Amazon loyalist.
He's repping Bezos over here. No, you're right. We definitely need to belong to a team. And you see that even when you go out in any field like me, when I see comics, even if I don't know them, I just met them, I feel that, we are comics. Like I feel, okay, this is one of our guys. You know what I mean? I shouldn't. That's just another person. He might even have shit jokes. I don't fucking know who this guy is. But automatically I'm like, you're a comic? Hello, friend.
Because we live the same life, kind of, like you've been through the same trenches.
That's what I think in my head, yeah. Or it could be, that's the way bald people look at each other. They wink at each other.
How do you know?
Huh? Larry David said so.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I trust him. Larry's a bald man. He knows.
He's a semi-bald man.
He's bald.
Oh, he's bald.
Doesn't he have the hair on the side?
Yeah, that's considered bald.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's still, the bald is really, like once you start losing hair.
Hulk Hogan is a bald man. I mean, he hid it for years. Instead of hair, he had a bandana.
Oh, yeah.
And he would shake. But then what's crazy is he would... You know what I find ridiculous about Hulk Hogan is that going to the ring and all that, he pretends like he has long hair because he has the bandana, but he knows it's gonna come off when he fights, and then it comes off and you see that he just has these fucking noodles hanging down. It looked like, oh, that guy has cancer, and he would fight. He'd drop the leg on people, and you're like, well, why do you maintain that charade when in 5 minutes you're going to take the bandana off and we're going to find out that you have a shiny head.
So that you can talk about it 20 years later. It works. It works. His brand lives.
I've seen people who are bald, but then their hair is so long on the side, they'll basically comb over both sides and kind of do like this weird thing.
Listen, I'm balding. Like I used to shave my head. I'm like, now I'm letting it grow, but I'm like, oh, there's bald spots.
But isn't there, because bald spots, I don't think, from what I understand, I could be wrong, I'm not a scientist, but it's genetics, right? It's like,
my dad's bald. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so would, like, they have, like, what is it called, Just for Men or whatever the fuck, Rogaine. Yeah. Does that stuff work? Or is that like dick pills where it's fake?
You tell me.
Does it work? You tell me. I don't know.
It kind of works. I mean, if you're balding, you'll need a hair transplant. So, guys...
Yo, explain hair transplant to me.
I still don't know what it is. I'm just been looking at pictures and I can't wait to make like a good, like once I make my first 50 G's, I'm taking 10 G's. I'm going to Turkey. Sorry, guys.
No, that's where they do the best hair transplants.
That's why they do the best. Yeah. I'm going to Turkey, or maybe I'll go to India. I'll scalp a little Indian boy.
Do they scalp? I thought they take it from your ass.
They can take it from where the fuck. Dude, I can have enough for everybody. If it's from the ass, it's on me.
But I don't know. I'm speaking.
No. What they do is that they take
way
it
out of class here.
They take it from the back, and then they put it.
Oh, the back of the neck.
Yeah, like somewhere in the back, and then they put it.
But then isn't your back of the neck bald?
No, but they don't. Usually, it's much thicker in the back. So if you let your hair grow, it won't.
You'll cover the bald spots.
You'll cover the bald spots.
Doesn't seem like a good strategy.
Interesting.
I don't know, man. The pictures are quite enticing.
This is all so that you don't have to shave your head.
Dude, when I shave my head, I look like a Nazi sympathizer. Plus, you heard my jokes. I like to say crazy shit on stage. With long hair, they're like, oh, he's goofy. Yeah. With like when I used to shave my head, nothing. I'm like, oh, he's trying to rally other white sympathizers. So I'm like, it's honestly.
The best part is Lebanese. Like, not even white.
Exactly.
We didn't say he's a supremacist. We said he's
right in what he said.
He's an enthusiast. He's a white enthusiast.
He's aficionado of the white race. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you do get away with more with hair, I find. Bald people get the short end of the stick with that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
They seem more aggressive.
Well, no, look at that porn star guy there. That was a doctor, teacher, whatever the fuck.
I don't
know what the fuck you're talking about.
I listened to a podcast. I don't know if it was I think it was Wasim Abba or Sugar Sammy. I listened to like a couple, and you brought up that guy again.
Dude, who's this guy? How do I not know if you brought it up to me?
John Sims, because you said his name. John Sims.
Yes.
Because you brought it up 2 years ago.
And I didn't care.
The only reason I know his name, is because of the memes.
And you said exactly that.
Thank you. Amer, thank you so much.
You're obsessed with this guy.
This is a chocolate lasagna situation all over again.
Usually people are obsessed with like female porn stars. That's
Oh, no,
John
I'm obsessed
Sims
with
guy.
no, I'm obsessed with
No, you're only bringing up this guy, Michael Simps or whatever the fuck.
Michael
John
Sims.
Sims.
What does he do?
I think John Sims.
He's a porn star.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's what you wanted to bring to the table?
And he's bald. I think this is yeah.
Hey, he's bald, but he gets away with being all kinds of like roles, like doctor, fucking teacher.
No, those aren't real movies, bro. Those are porn movies. He doesn't get away with
No, I
anything.
know, but
those
like-
are pornos.
No, but I mean, like,
Dude, he gets away
Hold on,
with
hold on, hold
like
on,
people
hold on.
buy it.
no, that's not what I meant. I meant like, you said bald people can't get away with shit.
No, but when I'm on stage and I say like the crazy shit that I say,
Yeah,
I
that's not
see
the
what you
same
mean.
as
No,
pornos.
it's not the
dude.
same. It's not the
look-
same.
I
It's
have
not
a
the same.
serious face. Like when I'm trying to make a point,
Yeah.
I have a serious face, even if I'm like meant it as a joke. But with a bald head, they're like, ooh, it's
Yeah, I see what you mean. No, I said a
It's
stupid.
a porno. Like
I said a
that's
stupid.
bimbos that can't speak get away with being teachers. it's not real. He's like, wow, that's good casting. Hello, Tom. Was the homework hard or your dick hard like your dick homework? She's great. She's a real thespian. I love that he's been thinking of this guy for 3 years.
No, but the next thing I was gonna say was The Rock.
Yeah, but The Rock's not really.
Yeah, but
The
The
Rock
Rock-
made
but
himself
again,
bald.
The Rock,
The Rock doesn't really say anything.
it's not stand. And again, he doesn't do jokes that
Yeah, he's
are
an
like
actor, yeah.
on the, you know.
And when
I
he
mean,
did those
Juzo-
good jokes about vaginas and calling his boss a whore and all that, his boss's daughter a prostitute, he had hair.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He only took his
Back
hair
in
off when he went
Attitude
Hollywood.
Era.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I have so many jokes about Jews that at a certain point, like I had to let my hair grow.
It's like at a certain point, I had to start telling them on stage. Because outside of the synagogue wasn't working.
I make jokes about everybody, like Jews,
Yeah.
blacks,
that's
whites.
fine.
So, but if you look like a Nazi, if you honestly, because I used to be much thinner than now, so I was like more in shape too. So I had like I didn't have the shoulders like Spiro, like a
Nobody
Spartan.
does.
But I was like more in shape, and I had a shaved head, and I was like, and people were like, ugh. I'm like, okay, I can't. That's what this quarantine was good for. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let my hair grow.
It is interesting, right? That the same person,
Yeah.
same intent, same quality of jokes will get viewed at differently just because of his hair.
Well, that's because the product has been modified.
Please explain your retardation.
Well, the product
he's
is him.
If
Yeah.
if I'm the product has been.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all in the presentation of the
Yeah.
product.
It's all about
No.
presentation.
What I'm saying is the product that he's selling, right? Let's say those jokes, for example. Saying he could get away with the exact same jokes, doesn't need to change anything.
But
Yeah.
he's saying I'm the product.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like I'm the product. Like the jokes are coming in. Like this is the package.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That if you change the package,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
will not accept anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that an interesting thing? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, it's like Grey Goose. Back in the days, Grey Goose, the bottle wasn't as pretty as it is now, and they had it on the bottom shelves, and it was half the price a couple of years ago. And then what they did was they upped the price, they doubled the price, but
And
on
they changed
higher
the name?
shelves. No, they kept it the same name, Grey Goose, and then they made that packaging with the seagulls and shit.
The
and then
geese?
started,
The
geese,
The goose?
the geese. Yeah, sorry. And then it started. Whatever, bro. That fucking bird, bro.
It's called Grey Goose. He's like, the fucking bird, bro. The one on the Grey Goose bottle, bro. What is that, fucking seagull, bro? Those white pigeons. You mean a goose? Whatever the fuck it is.
And then,
Hey, oh.
and then they changed the packaging, and then it started flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
But it's the same exact alcohol.
It is interesting that
know
happens
what I
to
mean?
comics. But it happens. I know that I get away with a lot of shit that I shouldn't get away with. I know.
Fucking bird.
A fucking bird. The goose.
And the hand motion. So stupid.
It's funny, bro. It's comedy.
It is
There
comedy.
we go, baby.
But yeah, it's interesting, bro. That's fucking so interesting that you're like, Jesus Christ, for my career, I can't lose his hair. Or else I gotta change all my jokes.
Dude, this is how you're gonna build a peace bridge with Turkey. Let's say you start losing your hair, we'll go together.
But here's the thing: I can't
We'll make a
build a
documentary.
peace bridge with Turkey because I don't have a problem with them. I only have a problem with their dictator,
Yeah.
which I think half that population has a problem with them. So it's not there's no like Greco-Turkish, it's not like how people talk about Palestinians and Israelis here. That doesn't. Greeks were going to Turkey; they would travel all the time. Same thing with Turks going to Athens. They had good relations. This guy came in and ruined it because he wants to take over land and all that shit. That's what I'm saying.
That's the Middle East, man. It's old school, not terrorism. It's old school dictatorship.
Yeah.
Like they haven't like they don't live in 2020. You know, they
Yeah.
live in 1820.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't live there, like if you watch from a distance, like it's like a funny movie. Like, holy crap, he did what to his people? Like, it just makes. Yeah, Saddam Hussein wasn't that long ago. If you think about it, it was like what?
And he wasn't. I think
ago?
he wasn't that bad. I think they exaggerated on Saddam Hussein.
I don't know the story, so I can't chime in.
You don't know the story of Saddam Hussein?
Nope.
Oh
Okay, well, here's the problem: so Saddam Hussein. The story was that he wasn't always a dictator. You know that, right?
I haven't followed the story.
No, where he was born and raised, because he used to spend most of his days playing b-ball outside the street.
I was like, should I? Because I thought the same thing, bro. This is how I don't know what. Maybe you said a word. I'm like, and I don't know. You said what I thought. That's crazy.
The problem was that a couple of Kurds were up to no good. They started trouble in his neighborhood. He got into one little fight. The UN got scared. And I said, "You're moving over there with the Persians."
Wasn't he trying to bring back the gold standard?
Kuwait.
Yeah.
Wasn't he trying to bring back the gold standard? Oh no, that was the other guy. What's his name?
He didn't want to use
That was the
American
Libyan.
dollar.
That was Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Yes, Gaddafi.
If I remember correctly, Saddam didn't want to use the American dollar anymore to sell. Or if I remember correctly, and America was like, nope, you're gonna have to use the American dollar. And
The petrodollar, as it's known. That used to confuse me. I don't know what the fuck people were talking about.
The what now?
The petrodollar is because the dollar is technically not backed by gold. It's because it's all petrol that controls everything.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
Yeah, there's,
Black gold.
Yeah, there was somebody was trying to explain it to me, but we got cut off. It's essentially that's why there's such good ties with certain countries in the Middle East, because like the U.S. and Canada actually have reserves. They have oil. They have their own oil. But instead of using theirs, they're buying from. There's a whole system. It's a clusterfuck.
Oh, corruption. Who gives a shit? I don't care because this will never affect me.
I think it affects us every day, but I don't care because there's nothing I can do about it.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
It's literally completely out of our control.
I don't know, fucking ride a bicycle. Fuck that.
But it does look from a distance fake. Like let's say you're an alien race.
Yeah.
And you come down and you're just looking, you're just observing like it's a reality show. And you're like, all right, so we have these people over here with the blue jeans, and the phones, everybody's stuck with their phone, whatever. And then it's like, they're not the richest. Like, there's the poverty line, everyone's like, there's so many poor people here in North America, right? And then you go to the desert and you're like, okay, so they're buying black liquid from those dudes in pajamas who have cars made of, like, what is, this doesn't look real. This doesn't look real.
It's true.
It doesn't look real. And then you go to China and it's like, you know how they lock people up and everyone has those, they have that social credit system where they could fuck you on that, if you're not a good citizen. And you look at it, you're like, how is this one planet? This is 8 different realities on one fucking planet. It's crazy. Then you have like women in certain parts of the world, they can't even show their fucking face, And then here they have like The View where they can just talk all kinds of shit. It's fucking crazy.
You have free the nipple and hide cover your whole body.
Yeah, so if you look at it from the outside, you're like, what is happening? Dudes in pajamas, fucking cell phones.
And everybody believes they're right. That's
and every single person you ask in those diametrically opposed fucking positions, all gonna be like, yeah, this is the way it should be.
Yeah.
And they're convinced. They're like, yeah. And they're convinced. One's like, God told me. Then the other one's like, well, why do you think you're right? Fucking God told me.
Yeah.
And then why do you think you're right? I'm right because God doesn't exist. And then you're like, what the fuck's happening? These are all insane creatures raping that planet.
And we're gonna go to Mars and do the same thing.
But think about how if you're looking from the outside, Poseidon, forget that
never...
you know what a Saudi is. Forget that. You don't know anything. You come and you see these fucking people, and you're like, what the fuck is happening on that goddamn planet? Are they not the same?
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's completely insane.
When you look at it like that, what a clusterfuck this planet is.
There's beauty to it.
There's a lot of beauty,
yeah, obviously, but
because you have good people on every side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's anywhere in those clusters that we just talked about, you're gonna find the painter.
Yeah.
You're gonna find the people that are rescuing animals. You're gonna find that one woman who's adopting all the children, trying to help out, feeding You find the goodness in humanity. That's the common denominator with all of them. So you have the common denominator with the shits, like all of them. The common denominator is we all have shitty people in our societies, in our cultures.
yeah.
Then you have within that, all of them have some good people, right? The problem is the damage being done by the shitty people fucking totally outweighs the good being done by the good people. Completely. That's why we're in a weird situation.
Yes, it's true, but we're still living in not that bad if you compare.
I'm not telling you to
yeah.
kill yourself, sir. I'm happy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till euthanasia. You guys were talking about like retirement. I'm gonna wait till euthanasia is legal. I have a feeling they're gonna legalize euthanasia. Like, oh, you want to kill yourself? Just go to that old phone booth, put 50 cents, and then you just vaporize, like in Futurama. Of course, it's gonna get there's not enough money so that everybody can live till the age of 100.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up legalizing like optional
Euthanasia.
recreational euthanasia.
Yeah, it ends with a bang.
Yeah, they have to. This is my retirement plan.
Poseidon,
That's
would
what
you
I'm
do
hoping
that?
for.
Actually, not would you do it. Are you for or against euthanasia?
It depends.
I'm listening.
I'm for it if the old person is suffering more than they get to live.
No. Yeah, but if it's suicide, like the person has to make the decision. That's not what we're not talking about. Someone who's unconscious. Or euthanasia, like you could make the decision. I'm saying not because if we start making decisions for other people, then it opens up a whole. That's a whole different discussion.
There'll be like
What do you
3
mean?
people
What do you
left
mean?
on this.
Yeah.
So let's say I want to off myself.
And you can speak to us like you obviously. I'm not gonna make the decision like I think he wants to off himself. No. Like you have the decision making power. You can decide today to off yourself legally, and they'll take you to a place, and they'll fucking.
No, I'm against that.
You're against people taking their own life.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I don't know. I think it's so complicated.
I never gave it any thought, but
Because suicide, they treat it like it's illegal, right? Like
Yeah.
suicide will come stop you. It's like you can't kill yourself.
Yeah,
It's like
you'll be under arrest.
Yeah,
it's
you're-
illegal to try to kill yourself.
Why? Because you're trying to kill one of our citizens.
there's a law in some old UK town that if you kill yourself, I think
You go to jail.
You go to jail for life or some shit like that.
That's hilarious.
There's still a law like that.
You better not fuck it
So
up.
what if you fail? Is it attempted murder?
Basically,
Don't
I
fuck it
think.
up.
No,
But that is interesting. I've often thought about like where I stand on it. And I don't know because I don't feel right having someone who's telling me I can't take it anymore. I'm suffering.
Yeah.
End it. I don't feel comfortable deciding for them to live. Like no, you go through it. Just like I don't feel comfortable deciding who should live or die.
I get
Yeah.
it, but the reason why instinctively my answer was no is because in I've always been like a bit of a fighter. You know what I mean? Obviously you get down in life, but you always try to fight through.
Spartan genes, guys.
That's the mentality of
Spartan jeans, not Levi's, bro. Spartan jeans. This guy.
far from Spartan jeans, bro. Look at his gut.
That's a retired Spartan gene.
Yeah.
That's a retired Spartan. After all the raping and
Yeah, the pillaging. Yeah.
So I can't think of I don't know. I can't put myself in that situation where like, fuck it, I give up.
You personally
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying
you
for
don't
other
want to
people.
give up. But what if people
want to give up?
want to give up?
Like, I want-
let's say,
well, my
let's say
giving
in
up-
20 years, we're like what? We're what? Like 8 billion people on this planet right now.
6, no?
Six. Let's say
Almost
we're,
7, no?
Okay, let's say we're 7.
Well, because you know what my giving
Let's say
up
we're
is?
10. Yeah.
You know what my giving up is? My giving up is fucking, I don't know, you're like 50, you tried to do something with your life and nothing worked.
Yeah.
And then you fucking go to some fucking island in Greece that, like, in my case, it's Greek.
Go back to
You
going
go-
back.
Yeah, it all leads back. All roads lead to Greece, bro.
You just, and then you chill, and then you live the rest of your years by the beach, swimming, catching fucking octopus and shit, bro.
You think you just swim to an octopus and catch it?
No, you need a spear gun.
Yeah. What about money?
You figure it out, bro.
He'll sell the
You work,
octopus.
bro.
Yeah.
I got family there. You figure it out.
You marry rich.
Yeah. He figures
Become
I
a
something.
see you
fisherman, live
marrying
on the
rich.
sea, you know?
I see you
Simple life.
marrying like a billionaire.
rich
Oh, he
lady.
has to marry rich because he's not good with his money.
I'm terrible with
like
money.
a
I'm getting better, though. I'm
old
getting better.
divorcee. Like an old divorcee, her husband died, like a bronfman, like a fucking like billionaire, and she'll just get like she like the rebellious.
She like the big boys.
yeah.
Actually, no.
The liberals with you.
That's a reason for you to lose weight. Get jacked and start banging those old broads.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down.
What are you telling us? Like we're gonna find you? He said he looked at us like, I'm down. Who are these ladies? We have them.
Well, let's open.
What's behind door number 1? Hi, Poseidon. We opened up the first barbecue sauce plant in Canada years ago, but my husband's deaf. What?
Heinz.
I thought your husband was dead. No, he just can't hear me, so we can fuck around him.
Oh, that's funny. Oh.
He's that guy. He needs a sugar mama.
Yeah. Well, no.
If you give him $20,
Yeah.
by the time you turn around, he has 15. Like he's not good with his money.
I'm getting better.
But none of us are. Are you good with money?
I'm pretty good. I'm good with money.
I'm
I
horrible
fucking
with money.
am I not good with money?
I guess. I don't know.
Look at this fucking place. How am I not?
You're good with money. You're good with money.
Like I had the opportunity to spend my money on nonsense. Yeah, I'm pretty good with my money.
You know what my real issue is with money? Is I love spending money.
Who doesn't? That's what it's for.
I'm with you. I love I'm blowing money as
Bro, you don't understand.
It's a tool. You can't hold on to it. The second you turn to that cheapskate, that you're scared to lose money and you just hold on to it, you got to do stuff with it. Just that I like now, for example, I spent, because I'm a retard, my money on this place. But if it wasn't for this place, let's say I wasn't doing podcast stand-up, shit, man, I would have spent that money on dumb shit. I would have eaten, went out, bought stupid electronics I don't need. Like, obviously. I don't like the hoarding of cash.
Yeah.
Just because I'm going to die one day.
It's so fun to spend it.
Yeah, it's so fun to spend it.
That's why I'm pro-euthanasia. I want to just live my life, être un bon
and then kill yourself.
And then one day you're like, all right, I'm 50.
But if I were
doesn't work anymore. Fuck it. Let's end life. I don't have jokes anymore. Fuck it.
I'm scared to give anyone that power.
Yeah. But let's say if you were to choose a way to go.
Yeah.
How would you go?
The least painful way, like the most painless way ever.
Have you ever thought about it?
No. And I was never that depressed in my life.
Put you to sleep, I think.
It has nothing to do with being depressed.
I think it is. It does.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You see, you're a fighter. As long as you define yourself as a fighter, you're not gonna kill yourself. You're a fighter. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
The second
I'm a Greek fighter. I'm not gonna I come from a lineage. Like you guys are tall. I have a theory that everybody who's tall now, because you have ancestors who are tall.
Yeah.
Nobody has an ancestor who's tall who wasn't like a soldier or. There weren't a lot of tall people back then. Like, I look at Sid. He's like a 6'4" Indian guy. I'm like, dude, your ancestor ruled India. Like there's it's in your blood. So no, you're a fighter. You define yourself as a fighter.
Yeah, the second you feel like you're a loser, you're worthless, and you get depressed, that's when those ideas creep in.
I mean, they'll come. They'll come like everybody.
Yeah.
In my head, like now you're. How old are you?
27.
27. Like,
he's a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, you're a young kid.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s. I'm like, I'll get over it.
It's funny.
I know it's just a small time of depression. Like, I'll get over it.
Yeah.
It's like a breakup. You'll get over it.
Yeah. That's what you learn that with time. Like when it first happens to you, you always think, this is it. This is the end. I'm never gonna get through this. You get through everything.
I never felt like that. I always felt like, fuck, how am I gonna get through this?
Okay, you see, that's smart thinking.
You know what I mean?
You didn't always think like that. I like that he said that. That's not true. I've literally seen him at times like, bro, I'm fucked. And like,
no, that was one instance.
No. There's been a few instances that you that you completely were about to give up, and you were like, he was
back in 2016.
Okay, the point is, he knows. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the point is, don't bullshit us, bro. Don't bullshit me.
I'm just saying my regular train of thought is
no, it's not. Your regular train of thought was not that. The reason, that's what we're saying, that's the example we're giving. The reason why now you think like that is because you went through those thoughts, and now you realize that no feeling is final.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I know. Ask what happened in 2016.
Oh, he had just lost. He lost his job, his girlfriend, everything.
Yeah.
So he felt like, it could never get better. And then now he's living a completely different life.
Yeah. I'm actually fucking enjoying life
smiling,
like crazy.
Man. I know. I never saw that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because you get. But same thing with me. When you first get hit with something, you think this is it. This is because that's your world right then. But what I tell people, the best thing I can tell you is no feeling is final.
Yeah.
No feeling. The happiness is gonna end. The sadness is going to end.
Yeah.
All of it, nothing is permanent.
There's a Greek philosopher in your lineage.
Maybe. But nothing is final. So it'll all change. And even the good, the highest of the high, like stage, you know that as being a comic. Yeah. The bombs aren't forever. The amazing sets aren't permanent. Nothing. So enjoy the moment. Right.
Even in sadness, like sometimes, like there's beauty in sadness.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I think of a girl, like I feel sad. Like, I still... I loved, like there was an emotion, like I loved her enough.
I like that you said that. That's what makes certain movies good, that people understand.
Makes me gay too, I think.
No, I don't think so. I think that's well, it depends, because look, I never had like a toxic, like a really, like, you know what I mean, like something crazy like that, like, I don't even want to think of this person, kill them. I don't have that. I've seen people that have relationships that it's been, they can't even look at each other. They're fucking fighting, doing heroin. Like, I don't know the fuck, like Jeez. Crazy shit. Yeah. I don't have that to measure this by. But there are people that'll think back and I'll be like, yeah, that didn't work out, but I learned a lot because of this person. I gained something from it. Yeah.
There's a growth mind. Plus, I don't know, like you're gonna get married soon, right? It's
perhaps,
plans, And you're single, dating?
Yeah, single.
I find that, like
And he is ready to mingle.
Ready to mingle? Are you on Tinder?
Yeah,
You swiping, bro?
I installed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's gonna use his own pictures this time.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, no, just
I was using Calvin Klein before. Calvin Klein models.
yeah. Calvin Klein's an old man.
Calvin Klein models. Sorry.
Poseidon, unless a hot white guy is
Yeah.
Poseidon. Like nothing makes sense.
One of the pictures is a black guy.
And he's holding a fork.
It's like pictures of like white guy, black guy, Chinese. Like who the fuck?
And then the last one is him. Like, gotcha.
Psych.
If you went through all these photos, it means you were really desperate. Just swipe right.
That's funny.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try that.
Jesus Christ. It might work. I mean, to me, it's funny.
Oh shit! I see a new segment happening.
But what were you gonna tell me? You were gonna say something.
I would say that I look at my the first relationships you have in your life with girls, and just that intense love.
The intensity. Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. And you don't relive this in your 30s.
Never.
No. I've had a couple of you don't. It's not the same. Like just burning the candle on both ends. Just intense, fiery love. Just everything.
Kapsura, the Greeks call it. Kapsura.
Kapsura?
Yeah.
Kapsura, you see? And it's just beautiful, and then it works, and then the pain is equal to the magnitude is the same, it's just reverse, the pain that you feel afterwards. And now that I'm older, I'm like, I'll never live that again,
You can't once you go through a certain emotion like that and you learned a bit, you're also, you won't relive that kind of.
Because you have, when you're that young, you don't have a passion in life. So it's just that girl or that guy that you're with, and it's just beautiful and fiery. But now I love comedy. Like, it's so important for me. Like, I don't think I'll ever love like I did when in my 20s,
You can't, but that's not you, that's on everyone. You can, like him, he's learning as he goes on. There's, these feelings, they're non-permanent, bro. Everything's, even if you're feeling super happy today, doesn't mean you're not gonna be sad tomorrow, and vice versa. You can be sad today. There's daylight coming.
Yeah. Well, it's like they say, without the rain, it can be sunshine.
There still could be. You know, the rain doesn't cause sunshine. Shut the fuck up.
No, wait, hold on. There's a saying here that I fucked up. You enjoy hacking me down, don't you?
I'm trying to be deep.
Yeah. But I admit that was fucking funny. But also, it's just because I hate it when people say like that doesn't really make sense because without the sunshine.
The saying is after the rain comes the sun.
Yes, exactly. You wait.
Sorry, I fucked up the saying. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just trying to bust your balls.
I know.
But but it's 100% right. Yeah. It's 100, and some people don't know that. Some people act like when something happens, it's truly the end of the world.
But I find that's a sign of maturity. The fact that you're able to look at that is just,
But it's a sign of maturity of a certain category of a certain situation. Because let's say you're 50.
Yeah.
But you've never experienced X thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. Think of a category, but you never experienced that. You're gonna act like a rookie.
Yeah,
it's your first time. You're freaking out, right? Yeah. So even though you're the most mature person, you're not mature in that category. So for you, you're like, wait, why? I'm a mature. This must be real. But none of it is. Everything with experience, and we're willing as humans to take a beating, dude. We can suffer all kinds of shit and keep going, but you don't know until it happens. And the second it happens, that's you know how they say. They have like sayings. They go like, God only does the worst stuff to like the strongest people because they know you could make it. No, that's because most of the people make it through.
Yeah,
and then that's what you say. Yeah. Because you're gonna, dude. Humans are survivors. We're very, very tough. You just have to refocus, realize that it happens to everyone.
And if you're not, then we should have the machine. You just psh, and then poof.
But think about
eliminate yourself from the gene.
Didn't they have that in Futurama?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that idea.
But here's what I'm thinking about. What's the limits? Can you do it at any age?
It should be
because you could be a really emotional guy at 30. Your girlfriend dumps you some shit, and then you kill yourself, and you could have been the next fucking Einstein. I don't fucking know.
Would you? Could you?
I don't know.
You could still kill yourself without the machine.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure there's easy ways to kill yourself.
What's his name? Colonel Sanders there. How old was he?
Colonel.
Colonel Sanders?
Colonel,
KFC guy?
Yeah, KFC guy. How old was he when he made KFC? He went through all kinds of shit.
Yeah, he was like old.
Yeah, he was like 60 fucking something.
But as I said, he could have killed himself. He had guns. He's a colonel.
But had he killed himself,
but he didn't.
Exactly. We would have never had KFC.
No. But what he's saying, Amer saying is actually pretty smart because he goes, you don't have to worry because the guys that would do it would do it.
Yeah,
the guy,
do it either way.
Yeah.
But that would just be efficient. Bada bing, bada boom.
But I'm saying, what if you're really emotional, and like say you have a gun, be like, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. But the button is so easy to press.
Okay, then now we're talking semantics. Like,
I know.
The design. Should it be like 3
This is an
buttons?
interesting conversation. I'm enjoying this.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Key.
A key, exactly, like a flip thing. You should twist both keys at the same time.
It'd be funny if your wife has the other key and you're like, she's gonna make the final decision. And as you're putting your key in, you see she already put and turned hers, and she's waiting.
Come on, because she's starting a car in the winter. So come on.
Yeah, she's just trying.
That
She's
would
like,
make me not want to do it. I'd be like, excuse me, bitch.
yeah.
Here we go. You see, you're not. No, I think you're safe. I think
No, you're safe. From
Yeah.
suicide, you're safe.
Yeah, no.
But I think about it. Like let's say I'm 50, I just find out I have Alzheimer's, and I'm like, it's just a downhill. From there, I'm like, I don't want to be a fucking burden to my family.
The burden part scares me. But if I just don't remember some stuff, it would be kind of cool to experience things, like rewatch your favorite movie for the first time, stuff like that. But yeah, if you're a burden, that's where it gets, because there's different forms of Alzheimer. Are they all eventually just vegetables? Like just you need someone there 24/7?
I'm gonna say yes.
I feel yes.
I heard it
that
becomes
my
gradual.
Yeah, I feel the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I'm just having wishful thinking.
It starts with you forgetting certain things, like simple things, like I saw it
Like a list of things.
I saw it. No, hold on. I saw it on a show.
Like a list of simple things.
No. Hold on.
This is just crazy.
I saw it on. Why is this crazy?
You guys are so in tune. It's just it shows that you guys hang out together. This is fucking. There's magic happening here. It's like you're forgetting like a list of things. Like he was just right there. Like, yeah. Beautiful. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, like it'll start like.
Oh wow!
I saw it on a show. Goddammit.
What are you, Joe Biden, dude? What's going on?
No. I saw it on a show. It'll start gradually. So it'll start by stuff that don't mean anything, and then it'll turn into important stuff like forgetting how to hold the fucking water bottle. Once it gets to this point, once you can't do this, like. And you can't hold the water
off anymore. That's what it is. If you can't just
once you cannot self-gratify.
The way it works is it's fucking. Bro, I saw a whole explanation. It's pissing me off because I'm getting a fucking brain fart. But
do you think it's possible that whatever you saw triggered Alzheimer in yourself?
Your brain went like, oh yeah, I could do that.
His brain's like, yo, I'm retiring. This is fucking easy.
Yo, this fucking.
I just need to do this. This is it.
He's like, left brain, take the day off. I got this.
But once it gets to like this point, it's really like that's like towards the end phases.
Me, it's like imagine like you don't recognize. Let's say I have a son or a daughter. Like you don't. Oh my, I don't want to fucking.
Yeah, but then how are you gonna do euthanasia? They're gonna be like, Amer, you said that if you get to this point, you wanted to kill yourself, and you're gonna be like, when did I say that? That doesn't sound like me. I don't remember that.
I didn't
You sneaky doctor. Did the Jews put you up to this?
I just become racist. No, I would do it before. I would have like a big party. Then I would be like, all right, guys, I'll have a last show.
Because you feel like you're going downhill?
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm done.
There's a good...
I don't have a retirement plan, bro. Do you have a retirement plan?
No, why are you going to stress me out?
We're all going to go to Greece. We can't all go to Greece.
We can all go to Greece. We can all go to Greece.
There's not like 500 islands, all right? Let's be honest, guys.
We can be on the same island.
Quite a few islands.
Yeah, there is a lot of islands. But no,
podcast island,
I'm
bro.
saying we all go to Greece. That's what I'm saying. We all go to Greece.
Yeah.
I get a job working at AEK Athens to support everyone.
You'll become a fisherman.
He'll become a fisherman.
I always looked at fishermen. I was like, fuck, that must be a simple life.
It's a hard.
That must be simple. The fish just come to you.
There's no fat fisherman.
Everything is hold on. Everything is hard in life. Whatever you want to do.
That's a hard manual labor.
Yeah, that's
wake
fine.
Up at 4,
but I mean the simplicity
lose
of
your friends.
How is that simple though? What you know about catching fish?
Yeah.
It's simple in the sense like you have one goal in mind.
That's
like
every day.
Yeah. It's like a craft. Okay, I see what you mean.
You get it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, you wake up and it's like, okay, right, I got to go catch fish. That's it. And then you got to just...
you mean like you don't have to get up and be like, oh, I got to go to the bakery. I got to do this. I got to get my lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no creativity. Is that what you're saying? Like you can just repeat every day.
The fisherman doesn't just disappear and reappear every morning to go for fish. You know that he also has to go to the bank, buy groceries, do that, deal with chicks.
No, I meant as a job. So it seems very simple.
Okay, how about this? How about you go out and the fish which you have to sell
I never
to
said
make
I would
money.
do it, by the
I'm
way.
just saying. I'm saying you're just not catching fish. They're not swimming that way.
Yeah.
Well, then what do you do?
I don't fucking know. You find some other
I'll tell you what you do. You panic. And you're like, holy fuck, all I know how to do and what I'm supposed to do is catch fish because Poseidon told me it's simple. And now if the fish aren't biting, what the fuck do I do?
You gotta learn programming.
You find some whole ass fish that are biting. So
no, there's not a lot of fish in the sea now. Yeah, things are bad too.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Pollution and such.
Pollution and shit. It's like one of the things that's suffering most because of pollution is the amount of fish. There's overfishing. There's pollution.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you would become a fisherman, in 1 week, I see you coming back from the sea with a fucking plastic ring around your neck.
Like a fully accepting.
Like a fucking sea turtle. Like, who is that guy?
I somehow got fatter.
Big beard.
Yeah, Gandalf beard.
My beard's growing in thicker. I don't know.
What do you want us to say?
I'm proud of it.
You're very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
That's
thank you.
called a fib.
What's a fib? It's a fib.
A lie.
No, he's a handsome.
I know, but Amer, your face, you're like, what is a fib, sir?
Because I could see that maybe he felt a bit insecure.
No, he doesn't care.
No, I don't care. No, it's just for the longest
You're
time.
a very handsome guy. You know.
Oh,
that.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice thick head of hair.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Were you hard?
No, I was unzipping my pants.
I thought he was gonna show me his cock. Look, you're Greek. I have no doubt about it.
Nah, he'll show.
No, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wanted to be able to grow a full beard for the longest time.
Yeah, it's one of his dreams.
We'll go to Turkey. You'll get a beard transplant. We'll get a fucking hair transplant, and we'll come.
Can
back.
they do that with the face?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy what they can do. Yeah.
If they could only put that much energy in not being assholes, like, could you imagine? That's interesting though. Him with a long, real beard. We have to get a fake one just to test it out.
I've tried it. I think.
No, you tried like a Halloween white wizard beard.
Yeah,
That's not the same
true.
fucking thing, Gandalf.
True. Oh yeah, dressed up as myself, I guess, as Poseidon with the trident and the beard and shit.
And how was it? Was it good?
It would look like it was it look off.
Yeah.
It
looked
off,
off.
yeah.
Looked off.
Well, the beard wouldn't suit you.
No, he didn't. The truth is, his face and it doesn't go with the beard.
No.
No, it didn't. It looked weird.
I find this level though is perfect.
That's not a beard. That's just you.
No,
not
it's
shaving.
stubble. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like 8 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
8 o'clock
It's
shadow.
like
Yeah.
a little dirty, but not too clean. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock shadow. Yeah, for sure. The term that everyone uses, 8 o'clock shadow. You know, me, it's kind of 8:15. You want to make 15 shadows, bro?
That's how I know I nailed it. Like it's 8:15. That's fun.
It's fucking 8 o'clock shadow, this cocksucker. That year that he was talking about before, he didn't mention, but everything went wrong at once.
Basically.
Oh man.
That was the first time that
it was
I felt
girlfriend, job, what else?
fucking
I can't remember, but
money, everything,
Girlfriend,
just
job, money.
everything.
It's like he got into an argument with a gypsy. Like
Yeah.
he was, like, like everything just, yeah.
It was just
We were waiting for him to get like an AIDS test positive back. Like it was, everything
like
was
it
going
bad.
And you survived, man.
Yeah.
Like a fucking warrior. It's true.
He's one of those. So Amer, online, where the fuck is everyone gonna find you?
All right, guys. So
This is plug time. You got to do your
plug
plugs.
time. All right. So Facebook, Instagram, Amer Rez, AAAMER.
This is all in the description, by the way. You think
Okay.
I'm not a cool dude? I already put your shit in the description.
You're the best.
Yeah.
And follow me on Instagram. Maybe I'll restart Starry Night and come see my shows. Come see my shows.
When we're back.
When we're back, yeah.
Where do you prefer people follow you? Like, where are you most active?
Let's say Instagram. Yeah.
Instagram?
Instagram. Facebook is just crazy people shouting at each other. So let's go with Instagram.
They're all crazy. So check out Amer Rez Poseidon. You know him is the Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter. PantelisComedy.com for all of my stuff. Every Monday night we'll go live with 2 drink minimum over on that channel. It goes up for everyone else on Wednesdays. Head over to Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you get exclusive shows. You get to watch these live. And if you haven't forgotten, we're giving away t-shirts. We're giving away t-shirts, keychains. This month we gave away t-shirts, keychains, magnets, stickers. People got packages in the mail. Winners of all kinds of goodies.
For free?
For free, for signing up.
Damn.
For signing up.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Pantelis doesn't fuck around.
I don't fuck around, but I take care of my fans.
That's,
They take care of me, I take care of them.
you're a good man.
Yeah, I treat them like the mob treats bouncers. I was like, I got this, bro.
Something.
Let me in here. Some for you. Remember that. So yeah, thank you all for listening. This is Amer Rez, and tell your friends about
guys.
this. Tell your mother about this. It's going to be her favorite show. Thank
Yes,
you,
it
guys.
will.